One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. Hello everyone, and welcome to round 1 of the 2026 a GTSE Championship. How are you doing? My name's Kira Restrepo, and it's a pleasure. So once more, we're just here at beautiful Racers Island, a track called Anubis Heart. It's actually a pretty fun track. I need to get a logo for the GTSE, I just realized, but that's okay. Just imagine there's a nice pretty logo in the middle of the desk there. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. It should be fun. It should be good racing. The drivers are currently in a team meeting. Let's see if we can get down there. I have no idea where the meeting area is. I should have looked that up. Right, where's everybody on the map? Okay, the meeting area is where I thought it was. Cool. Here we are. I'm gonna save this spot. Ah, crap. for number 3. So overtime, Evie says, hello, welcome to the start of the 2026 A season. It's nice to see everyone again. We have many returning drivers and also some new drivers with us. Everyone should know the rules, but I will go over some important ones before we start. Starting with qualifying, says Emmy. Qualifying will be 10 minutes long. Remember that only one driver for each car can be out on track at a time during qualifying. That means only one car per team. You can swap drivers, you can swap people trying, but it can only be one car on track per team. Driver swapping and pitting must be done inside your pit box. Callie gives everyone a friendly reminder to please remove any HUDs or extra scripts that you may not need, as it lags the sim, and the last thing racers need is lag. Now, Emmy says, during qualifying only, if you are a 2-car team, you are allowed to have both cars pitting in your pit box. Just make sure you aren't blocking other drivers. Again, this is during qualifying only. During the race, it will be a penalty. Remember, during the race, you need to pit within your pit box. This has always been a rule. If you pit even just a little pixel outside of your pit box, you're going to get penalized. Penalized. Anyways. And lastly, she says there's no drafting during qualifying. This means that you should be spacing yourself out on track. There's no need to be crowded or crowd around other drivers. Give it space. You're not racing anyone but yourself in qualifying. I am going to delete all these chats. I have way too many. She says she has more to say after qualifying in our second meeting, so I think we're going to get right to it. Any questions before we start? Once more, guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's pretty fun to do these. I'm going to be commentating alone today, I believe, because JC is racing, or should be racing. I don't see him. Or is he around? I see Eli. Alright. He'll show up, hopefully. Is he here? Jesus. Ooh, he might not. Never mind. Anyways. We are getting ready for qualifying. While we wait, we're gonna do a little chilling. Oh yeah, Valky and Emily, my bad. I had not seen. Whoops. Now Emmy says, for the GTSE cars, remember that the gate will set your car in to no draft mode, so everyone needs to have their car rezzed out on pit lane. Also, you cannot re-res a car during qualifying no matter what, which is actually a pretty cool rule. I think that's a new rule. I don't know if it was there from before, but yeah. If for some reason your car fucks up during qualifying, sorry, you can't re-res a car. Yeah, I thought so, Yorkie. I just didn't want to say it. Alright, no questions. Everybody's getting ready for qualifying. Did I not? Oh, right. Now, sorry for anybody that is gonna get de-rendered, but for the sake of the stream, I am gonna lower the complexity limit to like 50, maybe 40. Let's see who goes invisible. I guess we'll do like 40, 35. Just so the stream is healthy, we got nice frames, nobody's lagging, even though Evely is gonna be a weird gray shape for me, but that's okay. How high do I have to get it to actually see Evely? 50? $56 it is. I don't like seeing gray blobs as the drivers. I don't care if the spectators are gray blobs, but the drivers, for the sake of the stream, I don't want to see the weird thing. And let's have a good look at the car liveries this year. We got Benetto, very, very nice livery. He's always been, picking that neon yellow, which is probably one of my favorite colors. So Benetto skin, their livery looking really nice. We got our pace car, the FBA Corvette, very pretty as usual. Now coming over here, we have... I should probably know the list of teams racing. But I believe this is Evergarden. Hold on. Well, I should have done a little bit of research for this, my bad. Give me a moment. Where is GTSE? So this team is actually... I wish I could read... It's Renaissance Van Whistlemine, apparently. It is powered by Evergarden, an interesting name. Azrea Evergarden and a Siniso race in that. Very nice liveries. You got two of the same car, apparently. I thought we were not allowed to have two cars in qualifying. Anyways, moving on behind them with a pretty interesting racing livery. You got Atomic Racing Team. We got Sam Phoenix, Cree and Ricomo racing for that team. They got a nice little livery there. I don't know why it gives me like surfer vibes, which I like. I like the rims, lightning on the rims. Next, we have Stewart Motorsports coming in with Taylor Arello and Corey Igershaw. Okay, good to know. They also have a pretty nice looking car. You got the Bees, you got the Hornets. It's a Hornet, I believe, right? Very, very NASCAR looking livery, but I like it. After that, we got our Luke Carmona racing team. Or Luke Carmona Racing. We got Luke, Marcus, and Tron racing for this team. Very, very nice, clean looking livery now. This is definitely a new one, and I like it. And I love seeing the Hyperdrive logo on the side as well. I love the yellow rims. It looks very neat, very clean. Moving on behind Luke, we have Midnight Syndicate, driven by Daisuke and Hina. They have a very astral-looking livery. Lots of stars, galaxies. It looks actually really nice. Very different, very unique, which I very much like. Behind them we have another Benetto car. Or is it the same? Oh, it's the same car. Did she move? Yeah, she moved back. It is the same Benetto car. Behind them we have MD Racing, piloted by Don Romario and Mila Romario. Very nice, clean looking livery. MD Racing. I believe they were also here last season. I am not entirely familiar what teams here. There's a lot of new looking teams, but this is a very nice livery. And behind them we have our Apex Angels, currently piloted by Atsi Loon, Kelly and Neox, and Lara. Beautiful looking car. I'm actually part of the Angels for the GTSE series, which is the GT3s. Yeah, but their cars always look beautiful, very nice. You got Kelly in it for the practice, and that is our lineup. We're getting ready for qualifying. Right now, just registering the teams in. Should be ready to go on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful circuit. Get a nice look aerial view of our circuit here for you guys today. Anubis Heart. About 8 or 9 corners. It's actually a very technical track. Echo Angel says Yorkie. The first corner is pretty much flat, but then you got a very tight hairpin. Another 2 set of corners that are sometimes flat, sometimes not. It really depends on the situation. And then you got a very, very tight S section, which is very technical, very difficult to get perfect. But if you get perfect, you can actually make up a lot of time there. You have a long sweeping left corner before the pit entry, and then another flat corner to the left before the finish. It is a very fun track. Now cars are out on track. Qualifying has begun. And I forgot my timing board. I'll get that set up. My apologies. Minus 600. Thank you, Cully. We're gonna clear that. All right. So qualifying has begun. Let's see what our drivers can pull today. Should be fun. We got 10 minutes for qualifying before the actual race begins, so this should be good. Gonna wait for our leaders here to start. I am not entirely familiar what these new cars will do for this with time-wise here. We're about to get a good idea. Kurai with a 28.9, Evely 29.1. Ragnarok 29.17, Nikuri 29.201, Hina 29.3. Everybody's going to shuffle up and down a little bit right now as we get warmed up. Let's follow Kelly around the track for a little bit on this long sweeping left hairpin that I told you about. Coming to do double right-handers, and then a very tight technical section here. If you get it right, you can make up so much time. If you get it wrong, you can lose so much time. Long sweeping left-hander coming in the pit entry. Another quick left-hander towards the finish. And that is a lap around Anubis' heart. Luke doing a 31.3. Never mind, Luke doing a 29.1. So it's going to be 28s, possibly low 28s if we can get in there. At the moment, Kurai still holds the lead, 28.9. Ragnarok moves up to P2, 29.0. Evely P3, 29.1. Nikuri, 29.14. And Luke, 29.16. It is a stacked field. It is tight, and it'll be great to watch. Sfato Benetto car here around the track, currently piloted by Evely, I believe. Yes. He sits in P3. Might have to rethink my camera angles. We'll see how they perform. Very long sweeping left-hander. We got a problem here with the Apex Angels car. Look, it looks like it's back on track. Silence to give you guys proper sounds. You can hear these beautiful, beautiful prototype cars. Hey Lara, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So at the moment, Luke moves up to P3 with a 29.060. Kurai still does disregard. Ragnarok just dethroned Kurai for the 28.858. Kurai with a 28.879. Luke 29.060. Evely 29.112. And Nikuri P5 with a 29.146, holding out that top 5. Where is Luke? I want to go follow Luke. Ooh, yeah. Left around. I can believe Luke dipped into the pits. Yes, he did. So we're doing a quick pit stop coming out now. So just so you guys know, I've been trying to get an onboard camera in the works, but it's a lot more difficult than it proved to be a lot more difficult than I thought, so I haven't quite been able to do it. Hopefully we can get it working eventually, but for the moment, onboard track cameras will have to be it. I could do a little bit of a drone flight, but that's about it for now. I do actually want to give you a little bit of a drone. Let's follow a car once it comes by here. I'm gonna follow the Benetto car. Hola? Okay, boy, dame un. Coming to the series of very technical corners that I was talking about. Very tight, does a little bit of an off track there. Coming back, sweeping back around, long left-hander, flat out. Another flat corner to the left for the finish. That's Spectral VR. That is Valky. Playing a 21143 P6. Ragnarok still remains P128 P5. I will be right back, guys. had to step away for a moment, but I am back. And how is our qualifying doing at the moment? Ooh, look at that. We got Valky, P1 with a 28.828. Luke moves up to P2 with a 28.847, securing P2. Ragnarok doing a 28.85 AP3. Kurai 28.879 P4, and 5 David Fraga. Who the hell is that? I don't know, but David P5. Good job. 28.926. Iker 28.992. Nikuri 29.0. Evely 29.11. Hina 29.318. Christy 29.538. Taylor 29.556. And Kelia 29.658. But if you realize, between P1 and P12, we have 0.8 of a difference. So this is a pretty good, pretty stacked field, especially that top 5. It's going to be a good battle. Now, we have a second drivers meeting, I believe. Oh, David is Daisuke. Okay, thank you. Daisuke at P5. Sorry, guys. I suck at names, and people always change their name, and it's confusing sometimes. But I'll get better as we go. So now we go to our team meeting once more. No. What the hell? There we go. Give you guys some complexity again just so we can see everyone and not see gray blobs, and then I'll kick it back down. Maybe. I like Emmy's outfit today. It looks cute. So our GT Super Endurance, is she like president, CEO, organizer? Has some work for us today. Sorry if I go quiet for a few moments. I am currently eating a lunch. So Emmy says, good job on qualifying, everyone. I will now go over our race protocols, so please listen. Emmy says, when this meeting is over, we will do gate sign up, and then we will line up on the grid for the rolling start. As you guys know, we do rolling starts for this race. It's fairly simple. We got a pace car, we just drive behind it. And then when the lights go green, it's go, go, go. First, we will have Anthony Stewart driving the safety car again for us. Yay, so thank you, Anthony. Good job, good job. Let's go, Anthony. Welcome. Everybody racing here already has enough experience to know that it's very important during the parade lap to stay in order and behind the safety car. For those viewers that are not familiar with the rolling start, differently to how most races are done, where you sitting behind the pit, the finish line until the timer goes down, the lights go off, and you go. This time we do one lap around the safety car. The safety car pulls into the pit lane, like Emmy is just explaining. The lead car basically becomes the safety car, and will go when the lights turn green. Everybody is to stay in order, in line, without overtaking until the lights turn green. Then the race is on. Emmy says, well, that's a very important thing about the rolling start. If you fall behind during the parade lap, you need to catch back up to the car in front of you. In real life, they usually say you don't leave more than 10 car lengths from the car in front of you. Ideally, it's just stay as close as possible to the car in front of you. Don't leave gaps and don't make that accordion effect. Just so we can all get a fair start. Everybody in line, everybody together. Having fun. Emmy says again, it is also important that you need to be in slow gear before the lights turn green. You are not allowed to stay in the drive race, whatever it is named for these cars mode. Yeah, again, to those that are new or don't know, these cars have different gears. You have like the neutral or parked, you can say. Then it goes to slow gear, then it goes to race gear. For the pace lap, we do a slow gear, so everybody's speed is very limited. You can't go faster than a certain threshold. And if somebody, like, the only reason you can go above the slow gear in the pace lap is to catch up to the car in front of you, but you're all meant to be in the slow gear before the race starts. When the lights turn green, you go up to race and it's on.
Okay.
And let me just confirm that I didn't see the question, but yeah, she said during the formation lap you can shift up to catch up, but you should be in order by the time you get close to finishing the lap and back on the slow gear. And it's time to race, I believe. If Jack Taylor doesn't have a strange question, it is time to race. Also, I want to welcome you guys to Racers Island. We are in Anubis Heart. My name's Kiara Restrepo, and I'll be streaming today's round 1 of the GTSE Championship 2026A. Should be very fun. It should be great. I promise I'll get a logo for GTSE here eventually. Let me see if I have one. But no. Regardless, it should be very fun. It should be a long race. It's a 1-hour race, and it is a multi-driver race. So people, there is a certain limit. I think it depends how many are racing. There's a certain percentage. Everybody has to drive the same amount, or there's a minimum amount that you have to drive per race. It's a 1-hour race, and there will be several pit stops. I believe there's about 3 or 4 pit stops for this race. So should be fun. Should be fun. Let's see what this track has to offer, and should be good. And final reminders from Emmy. This track is a very short yellow line, but it is there, and crossing it will be a penalty, so keep that in mind. She's talking about the pit exit line, which is right here on the right side. If drivers cross that line when coming out of the pits, it's usually a drive-through penalty. And as a reminder, penalties will be given out to the car number, example LCR number 1. So keep that in mind and remember your car number. That's where this beautiful, beautiful track laid out in the middle of the Egyptian desert is. It's beautiful. This track is very fun. It's very technical. It gives great racing. Had a lot of fun in this track. Why, Callie? Do you keep tapping out when my Discord sounds? Fine. Do streamer mode. There you go. It won't bother you anymore, Callie. Okay. Oh, Emmy also says, remember, during the race, all drivers and team members should stay within their pit area for the whole race. Do not walk around other pit boxes or anything like that. We have had instances where I personally am guilty for walking past the pit, the start-finish line when I was out of the car, and it gave us like an extra lap, and it was just a whole mess. So don't do it. Stay in your pit box. Stay still until it's your turn to drive. Starting order: Benetto P1. LCR P2, RBW P3, RBW P4, and mid of P5, STU P6, MDR 7808, Apex Angels 9th. Now comes the gate sign up, which is a little lengthy, but it's okay. We'll get it done. Once more, I want to take you guys on a little bit of a track drive, so if you bear with me here, I'm going to show you once more before the race begins what our track in Anubis Heart looks like. And give you guys a full immersion. Take away my HUDs. Okay, I guess not my HUDs because it's locked. But let's have a lap around Anubis Heart. That's a lap around this beautiful, beautiful circuit. So now, we wait. They're doing driver sign up at the moment, so that's going to take a little bit. Ooh, it's an old gate. It'll be changed in just a moment. Should be quick. While we get on that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Arno. I know he's not racing today, but he always gets a shout out in our streams. Shout out to JC. Too bad he couldn't be here commentating with me. He's also racing for the Benetto team. He's not here today, but No. Hey, JC, if you're out there watching, you're welcome to hop into the stream and commentate with me if you want. Such a nice, pretty track. Wait a second, let's do that. Why? Why? We're just doing a little bit of gate sign up, so give us a moment. Let me finish that up, and then we will get started with the race. I also need to get new ambient music. Just so you guys get a little bit of a view of our drivers today, we have a big mix of different kind of people, different kind of avatars. It's always interesting to see. We got the normal racers, we got Luke, we got a very tiny person. We got Astrea with her anime avatar as usual. We got the Angels. We got Hina. We got Mario racing for us today. We got Valky, Nikuri, Evely. Everybody with their own unique look. Everybody looking wonderful. Ah, like PBR suits. Look at that. You got leather looking suits-ish. I know it's meant to be a fire suit, but it kind of looks like leather, and I like it. It looks cool. Alright, I know why that's happening. Alright. We should be ready soon. Emmy's creating the teams as we speak. We got our, always with his very long look, Anthony Stewart. Is he always meant to look like that? Why does he always look like that for me? You know, he said a skeleton and, oh, well, Anthony, you're going to be driving off the top of the safety car for me today. Anthony Stewart driving that wonderful, wonderful Corvette safety car. Looks beautiful. .21 kilometers in length. Interesting. Is it? It's kind of a short track, but I like it. Well, I mean, most of the tracks in Second Life are short. All right. Everybody's signing into their teams. RBW666, sign in. Ooh, let's change this up a little bit. Let's see. How does this sound? Oh, this is a good intro song. MDR has to sing. Okay, that was a pretty cool song. I got a couple non-copyright songs for this, so it's great. And I believe everybody's signed up and ready to race. Drivers to your cars! Gonna follow our safety car here out on track with our roof driver. Alright, we are getting ready to race. We're getting ready to start our 2026. Round 1, Anubis Heart. Everybody getting into position. Everybody getting ready for that pace lap. Getting ready to race. It should be a fun race. It is a stacked field. At least a top 3, 4, or 5 could be fighting for that win. So hopefully it's nice, tight, close racing. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be very fun to watch. Going to be very fun to watch indeed, and we're going to see who's going to come out on top. What are your votes? I think Luke's team or Eli's team has a very strong contention for the win. Everybody's very fast, so we'll see how it goes. Eli's here now, back racing with us again, so it's great to see him around. Great to see his face. We always knew he was around with that other person that beat Luke. I forgot what her name was, but we know it was Eli. But Eli's back now as himself, and ready to go racing. Amy's just making sure everybody's in the right mode, everybody's ready to go, everybody is lined up behind the pace car. We are minutes away from starting our race. Thank you guys for tuning in once more. I'm happy to do these for you. It's such a pleasure to be out here broadcasting. Sometimes I want to race. A lot of the times I just enjoy broadcasting. I wish I had JC with me here as well. Shout out to JC. And let's get racing. Don't worry, once the race begins, I'll get rid of that chat so it's not annoying. And we'll get ready to go. Everybody looks ready, says Emmy. We're rolling. So just a quick check, because I need to fix this before the race starts. I need to see who the hell I'm looking at. And I need to know who's racing. So starting the race off, we have Evely in P1. We have Marcus starting the race in P2. Interesting that Luke is not starting. Ragnar. Then we got Astrea. Then we got Hina. Then we got Corey. Then we got Nikuri. Then we have DJ. Then we have Lara rounding up that top 9, or the 9 cars. Let's get that pace lap rolling. Stay in order. Stay in your gear. Get ready to race. Alright. Formation lap is starting soon. Good luck, everybody. Let's get racing. Why are people... How many times do we... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Everybody's starting out their formation lap. Once that safety car dips in, we will have the leader, which is Evely at this time, I believe, setting the pace, starting on green. This is going to be a close race. This is going to be a tight fight for the win. I hope so. It's going to be very fun to watch. We are ready. We are ready to start off 2026A. Coming around the final few set of quarters. Getting ready for a wonderful, wonderful race start. This is a stacked field. This should be very, very fun. And here we go. Safety car dips into the starting area. We're still moving on slow. Lights are red, getting ready to start. And it's green, green, green. We are racing. 2026A, Anubis Heart is underway. Very quickly into the start is, Marcus trying to get for that P1. He takes over P1 over Everly side by side now. Can he get the move done? No, he cannot. Evely protects that inside. A very nice race and very close race, and everybody seems to be doing clean. Evely keeps that P1. Moving into P3 now. I believe that is Ragnar now moving over to P2, taking over the second place spot over Marcus. Evely holds the lead. Oh, we got an incident in the back. Got Evely, Ragnar moving to P2, Marcus P3, Hina, Iker, Astrea, Christy, and Lara makes a move up to P8. Nikuri unfortunately crashed out there before the final corner. Evely already starting to pull a lead, which is... Oh, we got a car. Whoa, we have a car way off track. What happened there? I believe there was contact or lag, but that was not good. That gives Lara another spot, moving up now to P7. Very nicely done, Lara. You're moving up. You're moving up. Here we go. Evely coming in, followed very closely by Ragnar, who's looking to take that lead early on. Ragnar on the inside. He's got the draft. He's side by side. Evely protects the inside. Can Evely hold the inside for the next corner? Yes, she can. We got Ragnar right on her heels. They're going bumper to bumper. Coming down to the short technical section. Ragnar is right on her, and he's going to have the draft for the next few set of corners. Can Ragnar get the move done before turn 1? Right behind Evely right now. He's going on the inside. Evely has no choice but to give that inside. No, she does not. Evely protects that inside. Evely still holds on to P1. Ragnar right behind her. Now behind Ragnar is Astrea moving up to P3. P4 for Christina. P5. Marcus fell down to P6. Lara move up to P7. Nikuri P8. Iker P9. Trying to recover from going off track, I believe. But coming back up to the front. Oh, we got to move for the lead. Ragnar now moves up to P1. I missed that. Unfortunately, Evely loses the lead, but now she's going to try and keep up. See if she can get that place back. It's a very long race, but we can't let the leader run away. Now behind Evely is Astrea, looking to make a move and put an RVW in P1 and 2. Up on the inside, we got Evely, another cut back around. Can Evely get the move done? Yes! We got a new leader once more. Evely back up to P1, and those S's make such a big difference. But now, she's not over. Ragnar is not done yet. Ragnar's going back on the inside. Evely still holds on for now, but Ragnar is right there, and he's not looking to give up that P1 anytime soon. He wants it back. In the meantime, Astrea behind them, just watching this battle unfold. Astrea biding her time to get that move done. She might get a 2-for-1 if they keep going like this. Evely now holds on to P1, thankfully. Ragnar right behind her, Astrea right behind her, and now for P4 we got Hina. Moving up, we got a battle now. Ooh. What happened to Lara? Oh no. Apex Angel is having some issues moving back down to the last place. Unfortunate. I missed what happened. I'll have to ask them later. But do we have a change for the lead? No, we don't just yet, but Ragnar is right on Evely's butt. Ragnar on the inside, pushes her wide. She stays on the inside, but Ragnar just barely gets the move done. Whew, we got a new leader once more. Ragnar taking over the first spot. But Evely is not going to give up. She's not going to be happy about that contact. Evely now going outside, inside, outside, inside. Evely gets the move done before the hairpin. Not quite, and Ragnar pushes her into the wall. Ragnar hits the wall as well, and there goes Astrea. Ooh, that was dirty. That was not nice. Evely's not going to be happy with that one. That's unfortunate with that corridor specifically. If you get pushed into that wall by the car in front of you, that's going to happen, and it's annoying, and it's bad, but that's racing. Now Astrea looking to take over the lead from Ragnar. That incident leaving her getting for a 2-for-1. Astrea on the inside being pushed by Evely. They're coming into the hairpin. Still bumper to bumper. Looks like Astrea's on the outside, sorry. Ragnar holds the inside. Evely is looking to make this 3-wide battle. Evely pushes in front of Astrea. Evely looking to make a move on Ragnar. No, Astrea gets pushed onto the inside. Astrea still holds onto the inside. Can she keep that P2? No. Evely finally gets a move done. Whew. A lot of shit going up here in front. Evely now looking to attack Ragnar. Evely on the inside of the hairpin. Can Evely get it done? Yes, this time she does not get pushed into the zone. Astrea trying to make a move on her own teammate as well. Astrea following Evely on the outside. Ragnar holds the inside. Oh my god, Astrea does a late lunge. Can Astrea get the inside? Can she get the drive? No. Ragnar still holds on. And right behind them, we got a little battle. We got Marcus trying to catch back up to mid-racing. Oh, and the Angels, unfortunately, have fallen behind just a little bit, but that's okay. Here she comes. Lara can recover. She was P7. Had an unfortunate incident. Where are my leaders? Oh, it looks like there was an incident for, who was that, Ragnar? Was it Astrea? Someone hit the wall. Someone is out. And now Evely and Ragnar, I believe, are left in the front. One of the two RVWs hit the wall. Did Evely return the favor to Ragnar is my question. Yes, she did. Now Evely's P1, Astrea P2. Astrea trying to make a move on the inside. No, she's going to just tuck in behind. I missed that. I'll have to ask the stewards what happened, but I believe Evely might have returned the favor and put Ragnar in the wall. Which, I mean, it is what it is. Here we go. Astrea now trying to make a move for P1 on the inside. Not quite there now. Just tucks in behind, gets into the draft. Follows Evely in over the finish line. Astrea trying to go wide now. Going outside under. Not going to work for her this time. Still tucked in behind, going bumper to bumper, practically bump drafting her. Now moves on to the outside. Can she cut back in? No, but she's right there, and it's only a matter of time before Astrea can get that attack on Evely now. Ragnar remains in P3, but falls behind this group, about 4.7 seconds back. Here we see him come by now. Behind him we have Luke. Oh no, not Luke. Sorry. Behind him we have Nikuri now moving up to P4. He was almost last race. Behind him, Marcus. Then Iker, P7. Now we have Hina and P8. Christy right behind Hina and P9, rounding up Lara, who's actually catching up to them. So Lara slowly inching away at that gap. I missed out what happened to the Angels, but I have to get back to them now. Let's get back up to the lead. Something happened. No, disregard. Everly's still in the lead with Astrea right on her heels. Seem to be building a gap just a little bit. Ragnar still falling behind even more, 5.8 seconds behind now. Ragnar is actually getting caught by Nikuri, who's moved up to P4. Another nice battle behind Nikuri here between Iker and Hina. Actually, never mind, this is Marcus. Marcus now trying to make a move back up to P4. Let's follow them for a while, see if he can get the move done. Marcus on the inside. Oof, they go a little wide. Marcus, all right, on his bumper now. Can Marcus get Iker's pass right now? Marcus moving on the inside. Marcus going to the hairpin, not just yet. Gonna tuck right in behind him. In the meantime, up front, we have Evely, still followed by Estrella. Very long gap back to Ragnar in P3, 6.2 now. Actually, Ragnar is getting caught by Nikuri. Nikuri has that black and red vehicle in his sights. Nikuri slowly inching closer to Ragnar. Can he get the move done? I'm getting word that Apex Angels got caught on the turn 1 hairpin tires, unfortunately. They waited for the field to go by before backing out rather than causing a problem. That is unfortunate for the Angels. They got caught in that tire. That tire is dangerous. If you get caught on that tire, it's so much time lost. It's unfortunate. But here we go, back up to the front. We got Evely almost catching up to the Angels. She's building a gap on Australia now. Evely in a nice, comfortable lead. About a 1.3 second last time around. But this is the fight that's going to brew up. We got Nikuri catching up to Ragnar. Can Nikuri get around Ragnar? Nikuri has been putting in work, putting in practice, and it shows as he moved almost from I think he was P7 on lap 1. Now he's in P4. He's got P3 in his sights. Let's stay with these two, see if Nikuri can reel him in. He definitely has. Let's go. Oh, we got a car. Oh, no. What happened to Hina? I got a car parked in the slow turns, in the slow S's. I missed it as well. Let's see what race control says about her. But we got a car kind of stuck in the apex of that corner. It's a little dangerous spot. Oh, no. And as I say that, there's a car that gets stuck on her. Yeah, she needs to move that car back, or someone. Let's get those marshals to pull that car back away from the thingamajig, from the apex, please. Coming around, Evely getting around the Angels for P1, building a very, very comfortable lead. 2.9 seconds in front of Astrea now. Coming in P3, we have Ragnarok and Nikuri nearby. There's still that car stopped on that track. Okay, at least we pulled back now. The apex is clear. We can get back to racing. Astrea slowly falling behind Evely. Evely having a very strong pace with the 29.1. Nikuri was kind of closing up to Ragnar, and now it seems to Ragnar seems to have stepped it up just a bit. Can't quite catch up to him once more, but they're there. He's right there, so any mistake by Ragnar and Nikuri can capitalize. Let's see what else we have happening around the field. Behind them, we have Iker. Looks like Marcus. Oh yeah, I remember Marcus, I think, hit the wall. He was right there with Iker. Something must have happened. Ah, damn, I'm missing all the incidents, unfortunately. Oh, guess what? Nikuri is right there behind Ragnar. This battle's still brewing up. Nikuri has his sights on Ragnar. He's getting closer and closer and closer. I believe he's in draft range this time around. Can he get close enough to try to make a move on Ragnar this lap? Not just yet, but he's closer and closer and closer now. Moving into turn 1. Coming to turn 2. Oh, he's definitely in the picture now. He can see the rear bumper of that RBW. He can smell the exhaust. He can smell that P3. Everybody at around 45 to 47% fuel, so we still have about halfway of the stint to go. They've done a total of 25 laps so far. So it's about a 50 lap stint. 47 minutes left on the clock. Nikuri catches and drifts away and catches and drifts away. But he's getting closer. He's slowly cutting that gap between him and Ragnar on that MDR. Oh, sorry, on that RBW. Behind, we got LCR trying to catch back up to P5. He was right on their heels. Something must have happened. Here we got Evelier, race leader, coming by once more. A very nice, comfortable lead. Estrella now P2. Behind a few lap cars, we have P3 for Ragnarok, P4 for Nikuri, catching up slowly. Iker coming around in P5. Behind Arker, we have Marcus. Marcus, here he is on the LCR, P6. Behind Marcus, we have Christy. And behind Christy, we have our Apex Angel car. We should come around here behind the leader. Sorry. There it comes. So it seems to have mellowed out at the front a little bit. Evely's got a very nice lead now of 4.1 seconds over Estrella. Evely coming by now into the picture. And that beautiful Benetto car. Very nice, comfortable lead. She's where she wants to be. Just leading comfortably out front. God, I wish I could do an onboard camera. It's so cool, guys, but I couldn't get it to work properly, so... Oops. Evely comes by in a lap 30 with about a 5-second gap to Estrella P2. Behind Estrella comes Ragnarok, followed by Nikuri. Still trying to catch up, but not quite getting there. Ragnarok did a 29.5. No, sorry. Ragnarok did a 29.5. Yeah, and Nikuri did a 29.51. Barely closer. Just inching slowly closer, but it's proven difficult. Oh, we have problems for Estrella. Trying to get by lap traffic. That lets Nikuri pull by closer, I believe. Yes, that does mean Nikuri is almost on Estrella's heels. Nikuri using that traffic to his advantage, going on the inside of Marcus. Nikuri is still trying to get by that lap traffic. Marcus not giving him an easy time about it. Nikuri finally gets by, cuts the track a little bit, but sometimes it's necessary to get by the lap traffic because he's on a hunt. He's on the chase for that P3 over Ragnar. Oh no, we got Nikuri off track? Oh no, never mind. Let's just lag. We're good. I just lagged, no problem. We're back to normal. Yeah, that seemed a little strange on my end, but we're good. Back to the lead we go. Belky and Evely, sorry, in a race of her own. 4.9 seconds ahead of Ragnar. Sorry, of Estrella in P2. Ragnar now 10 seconds behind our leader. Look at this. We got an Apex Angel trying to catch back up to P7. Christy, looks like Lara is putting in some work. Lara's back to P8 at the moment. Can Lara get that move done on that Christy vehicle? I remind you, Christy is racing for Christy is racing for. I forgot what team she's racing for. Is it Atomic? No, it's Stewart Motorsports, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not sure. Doing me a confuse, but anyways, back to the racing. Christy followed by that Apex Angel behind. Oh, that's actually not Christy, that's Iker. So they're not in a race for position. Let's see what other battles we can find on the track. P1 is nice and comfortable. Well, actually, looks like Astrea's cutting down on that time for P1. Astrea moved it from 5 seconds down to 3.5 seconds now. So either Ebelis has stepped it down a little bit or Astrea has stepped it up. But that lead gap for the lead is closing down slowly. Yeah, last lap around, we're going to have Evely 29.2 and Astrea coming by with a 29.5. So they're just going a little bit of a yo-yo, forward, back, forward, back. Evely maintains that lead. Astrea 2, Ragnar P3 with Nikuri on his heels. Nikuri kind of catches him and then falls back, and then catches him and then falls back. Might not be enough to actually get overtake him before the pitting sequence begins. Everybody with now like 15-18% tires. Are we going to see the first car dip into the pits? I don't think anyone has just yet. So as it stands, Benetto is in P1, RVW P2, and P3. We got MDR P4. We got our first pit stop of the day. We have, who is that? Astrea dipping into the pits. Looks like we're going to have a driver swap now. Taking Astrea's place is the golden boy, the Clout. Doing our first pit stop of the day. Is anybody else going to dip into the pits? It looks like we got Luke Marcus coming in. Marcus, is he going to swap for Luke today? Yes, looks like we have a driver swap. Looks like Luke is going to get into the vehicle and get that Carmona back up. Luke choosing to drive or race with his cap today. Interesting choice of attire. And now we got the other RVW pulling in. Looks like someone has some scripts attached. Mr. Empanada. Uh-oh. Max Verstappen has some scripts. Max Verstappen might have to delay his team. He's got 9 seconds to take the scripts off. Looks like Ragnar's going to get back in behind the wheel. Just kidding. So now, after this pit sequence, we still have Benetto up front, but now we have Nikuri moved up to P2. I believe he still has not pit. The Clout now moves up to P3. Ragnar falls down to P4 after that little bit of a hustle in the pits. Lara P5 should be pitting in soon. Everybody's about the same tire wear. Evely just come by. Nikuri still holds on to P2, and now he's got Ragnar on his heels. Yeah, Nikuri might be on the net P2. Coming out of the pits, we have Ron, I believe, or Taylor. Ragnar getting over that P4. We'll see how everybody comes out after being in the pits. Lara now stops for her pit stop. We're going to be swapping over for Kelia. Good race, Lara. Good recovery. Oh, Kelia has scripts. Kelia has scripts. Oh, there we go. Okay, Kelia took off her scripts and she's going to race. Let's move back up to the lead. Guess who takes first place? Nikuri now comes into first place. I believe he still has not pit. Nikuri coming in the second. Nikuri's going to lead this race for just a little bit, but he's got company. He's got the Clout right behind him on his heels. The Clout is a lap behind, but Nikuri still hasn't boxed. He has 5% tires, trying to slow them down as much as he can before he dips into the pit lane. Is Nikuri going to come in? Not yet. He's going to brave another lap. He's got the net lead, but Clout is not happy. He pushes him out of the way. Takes the net. Well, he's still in third at the moment. But after the pit stop, that might change. You're going to see where Nikuri comes out. Hops over that piano. Yeah, pit road action is exciting. A lot of shit happened in the pits. A lot of people with scripts. But they shouldn't have scripts. Coming into the pits now, Nikuri. Oh, yeah, he's a good stop, I believe. Yeah, we're good. Nikuri now boxing. I believe Nikuri is racing alone today. I don't know if anybody is with him in the car, but he is going to do a double stint. Let's try and catch back up to the leaders here. Where are my leaders? Now we got Valky in the vehicle leading P1 with Forbinetto. P2 now the Clout, about 5.3 seconds back. P3 is going to fall to the other RBW. Oh no, P3 is Nikuri now. No, never mind. He just got overtaken by Ragnar. Ragnar still ahead of Nikuri. Nikuri falls back to P4. There's Ragnar. Here comes Nikuri. Here comes our race leader. Valky now driving for Benetta Racing. Valky's such a quick, consistent driver. She's a GP1 champion as well. Back in the day. Back when it existed still. I miss GP1. Luke, you should bring the GP1 back. Just saying. Valky out front. Valky with no one to fight. 5.7 ahead. Looks like Nikuri caught on to Kelia, but Kelia is lap traffic. Kelia is sitting in P8. Nikuri cutting the track to get by that lap traffic. No, that's not good. It's no bueno. Either way, Nikuri is still past now. Still P4. It does look like Nikuri's racing alone unless anybody else is racing with him. Because for MDR I have... Oh, Don Romario and Mila, but I believe none of them were able to make it today, and that's why Nikuri is the backup driver, which is fine. It's nice to see that the car is out on track and racing, and Nikuri is definitely a fast driver. Now we got Marcus giving way. No, that's not Marcus, that's Luke. Sorry. I'm messy with the cameras today. Oh no, it's Tron in that LCR car. Nikuri's fallen slightly back. I don't know if he'll be able to catch Ragnar now with the pace he has, but he's definitely making an effort. And he's had some protagonism in the stream today. Gonna wait here for some of the cars to drive by. Kelly up P8. As it stands, we see Benetto with Valky P1. P2 is going to be for RVW, piloted by the Cloud at the moment. P3 is also going to go for RVW still. Driven by Ragnar, should be coming around anytime soon. That is not them. This is a Ragnar. Ragnar is followed by Nikuri right here, P4. After Nikuri is Taylor. Car's a little mixed up right now, but Taylor should be, I believe she's driving the red vehicle. That should be behind Ragnar, I believe. Let us see, here they come. Yeah, RBW came in to break that party between Tron and Taylor. There's Taylor. There goes Ragnarok. Here comes Tron. Tron slowly trying to catch back up to Taylor. Let's see if Tron can make that work. He's slowly inching closer. RBW split them between the middle, but it doesn't mean Tron can't get back in there. Tron now being attacked on the inside, but I believe that's lap traffic. Is it? Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Daisuke trying to get around Tron, but he's lap car. But if he is faster, he is allowed to unlap himself as long as he doesn't disturb or cause the car ahead of him to go off track. Doing some strange dive bombs. Now gets side by side. I believe he should have the move done by the last corner. Not quite. Again, Tron has no reason to yield position, so he's not going to let him go by quickly, especially since he's lap traffic. Problem is, if Tron keeps fighting with this lap... Oh my god, he goes straight into that corner. Oof. Big incident there. What happened? Looks like they get going again. Whew. Fine, P2 once more, P3, Nikuri still not able to catch back up. Where's our race leader? Our race leader just passed the finish line. Here comes P2 the Clout, still 4.9 seconds back. P3 17 seconds behind the leader. Here he comes now, followed by Taylor, who's followed by Nikuri and Tron. Tron using Nikuri as a bit of a draft to try and catch back up to Taylor. It looks like he's like sticking close to him. Hopefully he can get that draft, get that line, go all the way up to catch Taylor, who's holding a very nice P7? Oh no, Taylor is P5. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Give you guys a bit of an overhead view of the track where everybody is right now on circuit. Our leader coming in turn, the two right-handers before the technical S's. Just so you can get an idea of the gap, that P3 is coming around the final, the start-finish right now. And our leader is almost at the start-finish, so she has gapped quite a lot of people now. She's lapped everyone but up to P4. So yeah, our leader's on a roll. Benetto seems like they're gonna dominate this race. RBW though, nice P2 and P3. RBW close. Not Ragnar, what's his name? The Clout does seem to have a pace. Closer to Valky's at this moment, but he can't quite get there. He had moved it down to 4.9 seconds. Now it's back to 5.5 seconds. So something must have happened, probably lap traffic or something of the like. Now here we see P2 now at 5.6 seconds, so slowly losing time to Valky. Valky keeping it very consistent, very clean, no problems. Other than that, there's not much going around the track right now. Everybody seems to be running their own race. Everybody's a little separated. Nick Curry seems to have lost Tron, who was trying to stick to him to catch Taylor. However, Nick Curry looks like he wants to make a move on Taylor and make a move quickly. See if Taylor will let herself be overtaken. All right. Now, looks like Nikuri has overtaken. No, never mind. Nikuri has always been in front of Taylor. Taylor is actually catching up to Nikuri, in fact, unless she's a lap behind. So it doesn't quite count, I think. In fact, I think Nikuri just overtook her. I could be mistaken. Let's follow that Apex Angel car, P8, piloted by Kelia Angel, coming around the hairpin now. He's holding on the outside, keeping that throttle down, taking a double right-hander into a very strange late Apex corner, and immediately another hairpin to the left. Now comes along, sweeping left-hander before the finish. Another quick left-hander, 90-degree turn, but it's flat if you get it right. Right over the finish for those Apex Angels for 30.0. Yeah, she's got 6.4 seconds on the leader now. Sorry, on P2. So slowly inching away again for Valky. Tron still trying to catch up to Taylor. Might not be able to. I'm reading he's 2 laps down already. There goes Taylor. Trot is dipping into the pits, it seems. Is he an early pit stop? Yeah, 39%. Looks like Luke fixed their stuff, and they're going to do driver swap now. So it wasn't Luke that was in the car with the cap, it was Tron. Now Luke is in the reins of that LCR vehicle, and you know what Luke can do. Let's see if Luke can catch back up, get that top 5 at least against Taylor. Good luck, Luke, on your stint. Luke coming out of pits. Looks like Valky has extended her lead by 1/10 now, 6.7. I do believe Luke has been overtaken by the Apex Angels, Kelia. Showing right in front of Luke at the moment. Let's see. Yep, Kelly has moved up to P7. Luke right behind the Apex Angels now, P8. That early pit stop putting them a little out of sequence, but Luke can get that quick, and it should set them up for a very nice finish. Luke with his sight sets on that Apex Angel, Kelly. Luke is inching slowly, Luke slowly inching in more and more every lap. For Kalia goes a little wide. Luke goes on the inside. Can Luke get the move done before the hairpin? Looks like they're going side by side. Luke goes on the outside and gets that move done. Beautifully done. Luke moves back up to P7. Now he's going to set his sights on P6, currently held by Taylor Arello. Actually, no, it's now Sam Phoenix in the vehicle for that number 6. 8-2. No, wait, hold on. I'm confused. It is Taylor's still in P5. Number 6 is now Sam Phoenix in Atomic Racing. God, I'm so confused. I don't know the new liveries, so I'm still confused. Here comes Sam Phoenix in Atomic, P6. Luke has his sights set on Atomic, but they really far behind, actually. Luke coming around the start-finish. Not yet. He's almost a whole lap behind Atomic. Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one to catch. But remember, Atomic has not pit just yet. Luke did. Atomic is about 25% tire wear, so Atomic should be pitting in pretty soon. And Luke should either catch them or pass them quickly. And then Taylor is the next on target. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, guys. I'm still eating. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Oops. There comes Kelly, there goes Sam, there goes Nikuri. Here comes our racing leader, Valky now. Super comfortable lead. We have another vehicle in the pits, I believe. We do. We have a Taylor in the pits, followed very quickly by our RVW. RVW finally switching it in for Nicole. Oh no, not even. It's Rao now in the seat. Rao takes over RVW, number 45. Race leader comes by again. A very, very nice lead. Nobody to contest. Valky is on a league of her own at the moment, same as Evely. They're just taking this Veneto car to the top. Luke moves up to P6 now that the other vehicle pitted, and Luke seems... Oof, he's still a bit of... still like a whole lap. Still has a whole lap to do to catch up to Taylor, who's actually right behind him. However, oh yeah, Taylor just boxed. Oh, unless Luke just passed Taylor. Hold on. No. Luke, actually, yeah, Luke did pass Taylor. That's interesting. Now it's Iker on that on that Stu. What happened to Stewart Racing? Stewart Motorsports. Aw. All right, Corey. So no, yeah, no, we're good. Sorry, Atomic. I'm just so confused. Atomic is P5. Yeah, okay. So as it stands, we have Benetta Racing in P1, driven by Valky. We have MDR now in P2, driven by Nikuri, who still hasn't pit, so it's a bit out of sequence. We have P3 RVW, the first one driven by Rao, the second RVW driven by Ragnar in P3. Sorry, P4. P5, we have Atomic Racing, driven by Sam Phoenix. P6, we have Luke in his LCR. P7, we have Stewart Racing with, I believe, at the moment, it is Sam Phoenix. No, who's driving Atomic? Give me a moment and I'll tell you. It is Iker. Oh, it's Corey. No, it's not Corey. Atomic is being driven by, if I could... No, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Okay. P6 is Luke on LCR. P7 is Stewart with Iker or Corey. P8 is Apex Angels, currently piloted by Kelia. And mid has fallen to P9 with Hina now. They had a very, very bad accident. They were stopped in the S's for quite a while. They were in the middle of the Apex. It was wild. I'd like you to join me and talk in voice chat with me. No eating sounds, please. Thank you. So we have a temporary race leader now, Nikuri, taking over the lead. Well, he's still got 18% tires before he has to box. And the lead will be inherited by Benetta once more. In Benetta, we have Evely in the car. I do believe Evely's going to close this out. But until we box, here is our race leader, Nikuri. He's the second time this race he's been in the lead. So he's got a very interesting pit strategy. Hopefully it works out for him in the end. Still staying out. He's still got 15% tires, so he's still got a few more laps under his belt. Looks like Luke moves up to P5 after Stewart Racing pits. Luke put in some work for his team now. P5. Can Luke catch up to the RBW in P4? I don't think it's possible. They are quite far behind. Their whole lap behind. RBW just boxed though. We'll see how they stack up once everybody's out of the pits. Alright. Nikuri is still holding on to the lead with 8% tires. He's going to do 2, maybe 3 more laps. And he's going to dip into the pits. And Valky will inherit that lead. Followed by that RBW. I believe that is Iker? Oh no, it's Ralph. Nikuri going for one more lap with 6% tires. I do believe he's got to box this lap around. We'll see if he risks it and goes one more extra lap, which is doable but dangerous. 5% tires. We're going to look at that tire percentage. Is he going to dip into the pits or is he going to try and risk it and do one more lap? With 5%, I do think it's actually doable. Nikuri going for one more lap. Risky, 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 starting the lap with 4% tires. Yeah, he can definitely get that done. Dip into the pits. Ooh, he hits the wall. Surely with 3% tires, Nikuri's going to come into the boxes, right? Or is he going to go for one more lap? He's going for one more lap. Okay. So you burn about 2% tires per lap, I believe. So Nikuri's going to risk it. Go for one more lap. 2% tires on his car. Oh, let's see how this works. Let's see if he can actually get that extra lap in. That is huge for the end. 1% tire for Nikuri, still in that lead. Oh, it's going to come close. It's going to be close. Are those tires going to pop? Are they going to give him that extra just to get in to the pits? It seems like he made it in just fine. Good, good, good. Oh, but he's going to pit outside the box? No, he's good. Borky stepping in place of Nikuri. We'll see where they come out with that extra lap, which is actually very, very nice. Practically hit 0% in the pits. Benetto takes the lead back, and now Rao, P2, slowly engine back up, 6.6 seconds behind Valky. Where's our race leader? Here comes our race leader. Valky followed closely by Luke, who's in P5, but he's using her as a draft to move forward. I don't know if Luke is going to fight to unlap himself. He might. He might not. Depends how much Valky is slowing him down. It seems like at the moment they are okay. Luke with 48% tires with 12 minutes remaining. He might have to pit one more time. Here comes... I got lost. There they are. Luke is between a rock and a hard place at the moment because he, like, we know he's faster than Valky, but he's also a lap car, and Valky is the race leader, so I don't know how much he wants to fight for that position. We do know that if Luke gets by Valky, he should be able to pull away. However, what does he have to do to get that move done? Looks like he's going to push Valky bumper to bumper. Very, very, very close. He's not trying very hard to pass her because, again, he's a lap car, but he's definitely got the pace. He's right on her heels. Can he actually push her to get away from Rao? Looks like he gets really close, but not there yet. He might not be able to get by without a dive bomb. Oops. Here comes P2 from Valky that just went by. Just so you have an idea of the gap to P3 right now. Behind Kurai or Rao, P3 still has not gone by. P3 still has not gone by. There goes Borky. P3 now goes by almost a whole lap behind P3. Luke still on Valky's heels. I think he's just following her. He's not pressuring her, of course. She's the leader. But I do feel he wants to get by here pretty soon. What else? We have another vehicle in the pits. Looks like David is in the pits. Is it a driver swap or are they staying the same? I believe. Are they retiring the car? I guess, yep. I guess Mid Racing is retiring their vehicle. Midnight Syndicate, Daisuke and Hina out of the vehicle. Looks like that's it for them. Hina had that unfortunate incident in the S's. She was stationary for quite a long time before the marshals got to her. They managed to get that vehicle repaired and back in the race, but they are 8 laps behind, and I guess Daisuke decided it's not worth it anymore. They are out of this race. They have retired. Wait, Emily's in the Bonetto? Sorry, I thought it was Valky. I missed that pit stop. God damn. Well, yeah, Emily P1. Still followed by Then number 2. Kurai is Rao, right? I'm sorry, their names confuse me sometimes. Doing me a confuse. Oh, look at this. Luke has moved up to P4 now. Really pushing that LCR right behind Valky still. Oh, sorry, Evely still. And looks like Evely is also coming up to P3, which is Max Verstappen. Getting lapped. Get out of the way, sir. You are now being lapped by the race leader. Unless he's going to purposely try and break her a little bit for his teammate, which I doubt is the case. Evely's still trying to get by Max. Max is giving the blue flag. He's got to yield. Blue flag, blue flag. There we go, finally gets by him, and then here comes Luke around as well. Has Luke caught up to P3? Looks like Luke has not. He's still a lap behind. Oh no, they come together. Look what happened to Evely. Did she hit the wall? Did Rao hit the wall? I missed it. Oh, that's not Rao, that's Max. I am unsure what happened to Evely. I believe she hit the wall on her own. Have to confirm that. But in the meantime, Luke now moves up to P4. Right behind him is P3, so he still has a whole lap to catch up to P3. Which is a big, big ask given for Luke. Warning for aggressive driving on that 666 RVW, Max Verstappen. I believe he came, so then that means he got into Evely in that corner and unfortunately took them both out. Which is not the best racing considering he's a lapped traffic, but well, it is what it is. Here comes the race leader, still followed closely by Luke, who's now moved up to P4. RVW sits in P2 and P3. Stewart Racing moves back up to P5. MDR falls down to P6. Atomic P7. Apex Angels P8. And Mid Racing has now retired in the last. Midnight Syndicate. Sorry. Now Luke is trailing close behind the race leader Evely. However, he's a whole lap behind P3, who's just behind him, actually. It looks like Kura gets by Max as well, lapping them. And now I guess they just got to work together to catch back up to Evely, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. Alright, apologies guys, I'll be right back again. Ooh, sorry for that, guys. Now we got 1 minute and 40 seconds left of the race. We still have Benetto up front, 7.1 seconds behind. Now P2 is Rouse still, or RVW with that 45. P3 is the other RVW, 666, currently piloted by Max Verstappen, I believe. P4 now is Luke. Now, can Luke, or is Luke, going to be able to make it to the end on those tires? We have 1 minute, 20 seconds left. He's got 30, he's on 0. Luke is out of tires. Are Luke's tires flat? Oh no, looks like Luke is, his tires are gone. Can he make it to the end? Is he going to have to pit? Is he going to stay out until the last lap? Just 2 or 3 laps to go. I know it's going to be cutting it close, and Luke is going to decide to stay out. Luke is going to stay out. Crap. And just ride it home. Luke, disregard. Did Luke come into the pits? No, he didn't. He's going to stay out. Of course he's going to stay out. Suffered now with a blown tire. Luke has fallen back to P5 behind Iker. Corey overtakes him. 1 more lap to go. Evely comes by the pit right now, or the start finish right now. 1 more lap to go. This is the final lap. Evely, Benetto Racing are going to be your race winners today with a 7.5 second lead. Luke unfortunately fell back. Is he going to fall back to P6? I don't believe so. He's going to stay in P5, so that risk was worth it in the end. He moved up from P7, but coming to the start straight where Luke is barely slowly to a crawl. Evely wins the race for Benetto Racing, P1. Waiting for the next cars to come around. P2 for Kurai in the RVW, P3 for the other RVW, P4. Stewart Racing moves up to P4. Stewart Racing with Iker finishes P4. Luke Carmona barely making it back. Where is Luke? Where is Luke? Luke is coming around the final corner now. Can he make it in time before losing to MDR in P6? Why, Luke, you haven't finished the race yet. Why is Luke dipping into the pits? You haven't finished the race. Did he? Oh, never mind. He did finish. Okay, we're good. Never mind. I thought he had not, but he did. So yeah, very interesting finish for Luke. That's unfortunate. 2 or 3 laps. That pit early for Tron, I believe, would have been a little better if he waited 2 or 3 more laps to give Luke those final laps of free tires. Sorry. He had made it up to P4, but unfortunately he blew the tires and finished P5, which is still good considering he came up from P7. It was a good race. It was close. It was a good effort, a good attempt, but yeah, unfortunate. But congratulations to Benetto Racing for that P1. Very well earned. A wonderful race by both Valky and Evely. Handled from the very start. There was a bit of a fight or scrap with the RVW for the P2, but they managed to pull away in the end, and they pulled away hard. So now we're going to meet at the podium to celebrate. And once more, I want to take a moment to tell you guys thank you very much. I'm glad you guys enjoy this stream. It's only me today. Hopefully I can get a second commentator with me, but it's always fun to call out these races. It's a very long race, but it is very fun. Sorry if I was quiet for a bit. I was eating as well. But yeah, just take a moment to thank, Luke, thank Cali for lending us, Racers Island, everybody involved in this, Emmy for hosting these races. It's absolutely amazing. I'm happy to commentate for you guys, and yeah, let's move over to the podium. And I am going to turn my complexity back up so we can actually see people. Ooh, okay. Oh, by the way, we have an after party here in Anubis Heart. We have DJ Flutox gonna be playing some tunes for us. If we can have it right here up front. Today, March 22nd, starting at 1:30 So in about half an hour, we're going to have DJ Flutox spinning some tunes. His music is great. I recommend you guys stay, tune in, dance. It is a lot of fun. Congrats once more to Benetto, to RVW for grabbing that P2 and P3. Very strong finish for the teams. Thank you, Lara. Always a pleasure to stream for you guys. It's a lot of fun. You should join me on stream next time. So much more fun with the second, huh? So we're just gonna wait for this podium, and then I'll close out the stream. In the meantime, let's give you some cool tunes. Podium celebrations will commence shortly. Be sure to stick around after a live set by Poland's own DJ Flutox starting at 1:30.
Watch where you walking, nigga.
Abby says there's a lot of people relogging, so we're going to give them a few minutes before we start these celebrations. Let me see if I can find this. Looks like we're ready to start. I just wanted to give you guys a little preview of our teams. Whew, that is a big image. I'll do that after the race, but here are our official GTSEs. GTSE teams for today. Oh my god. My streaming program is stuck. Ah, sorry guys. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Alright, let's get started. For the Hour of Anubis Heart, finishing in third place, Team RBW number 666, Ragnar and Nico. Coming in second place, Team RBW again, the number 45 car with Rao and Astoria. Rao doing a little bit of a moonwalk on stage, I love it. Rao, Senisto, and Astoria. I love the moonwalk there. And the winners of the Hour of Anubis Hearts, Team Benetto, number 776, drivers Valky and Emily. A wonderful, wonderful race. Beautifully handled, absolutely executed, absolutely dominated. Congratulations to the top three. Congratulations to the winner. What an amazing race. That was beautiful to watch. It was a wonderful first iteration of the 2026 GTSE Championship. Once again, thank you guys for streaming. It really means a lot that you guys enjoy watching this. I definitely enjoy doing them. Sometimes I win a race, but a lot of the times I just have a lot of fun here. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I did my best alone, but yeah, congrats to the top three. And thank you for tuning in to GTSE. Let's do a little goodbye lap of Anubis. Lag. Tuning in to DJ Flu Talks at 1:30, and thank you guys so much.